Yes, people, it's your boy Benjamin. Hope you're good, hope you're well, hope you're blessed. I'm currently in the middle of a heat wave here in London, England. It's hot, it's humid, and it's difficult. But regardless, we gotta get things done, you understand? Can't allow any condition to become an excuse to not get what we need to get done. You understand what I'm saying? Because conditions are just part of life, and you can't wait for perfection before you act, because perfection may never come. I'm not gonna say that I'm always super excited to go. Sometimes I feel like not going, sometimes I feel like quitting. But I made a promise to myself to move forward and continue and reach a destination. And have to also appreciate the people in my life that keep me on track, because sometimes I do just want to slack, but then that comes with regret. So yeah, also I want to say to everybody who's on a journey, I want you to focus more on consistency rather than intensity. That's word to bricks. Consistency over intensity, you understand? What I mean by that is, in these conditions where it's hot, humid, you may not want to go to the gym, but I urge you to go and just get a little bit done. No one's telling you to go as hard as you usually do, but just go in, get something done, because something is better than nothing. You understand what I'm saying? I'm currently on week 8 of my body recomposition weight loss journey. How do I feel? Well, I feel alright. I'm learning that things change week to week. I think this is the most consistent and focused I've been in a very long time. I think also recording it has helped with that consistency, because I feel like I owe it to the people who are watching as well as owe it to myself. I've never really been one of those people who do things for myself a lot. And I think that's the problem. I think me doing things for myself often leads to me quitting, because maybe I have a lack of care for my own self, being quite vulnerable right now, but I don't know, man, maybe someone relates. I find myself doing what I do more for the people around me, just to be like a rock to the people around me rather than focusing on my own self. I sometimes ask myself, like, would I be doing this if there was nobody else in the world? And that's just me being honest with myself, But anyway, regardless, that's not what you came to hear. You came to hear how the weight loss journey is going, and it's going good, man. I can't lie. Like, gradually losing the weight, little by little, maintaining strength, even growing strength, to be honest. My diet, it's been alright, it's better than it was. Just putting the work in gradually, man, just making little changes as I go along. Learning from my mistakes. If I make a mistake, I'm aware of it, and I try not to repeat the same mistakes over and over again. The thing that is important to recognize is that the mistakes don't stop, because the mistakes are just proof that you are putting things into action. Mistakes are a result of action, so you just gotta beat yourself up less about the mistakes that you're making, and recognize that the reason that you're making mistakes is because you are taking action. There's no such thing as perfection. We are human beings, and we grow on a daily basis. If you're putting in the work, you're going to be growing on a daily basis. So just continue to stay focused, continue to stay on your mission, and learn from the mistakes that you make, and rectify them, because you can't let these mistakes pile up, because then you're dealing with a whole heap of mistakes, if that makes sense. But anyway, yeah, man, biceps getting there, just melting this fat, bro. I'll be real, I don't know who else can relate, but working out in the heat is crazy. One thing I will say though, my gym has a sauna, right? So for the past 3 years, I've been spending at least 5 to 10 minutes in the sauna every day. And what that does is it conditions the body to be able to move within like conditions like this, heat waves and stuff. So for anybody who's suffering with the heat, make sure you get in the sauna and condition your body to be able to withstand these temperatures. You know what I mean? You have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, as weird as that sounds. You have to invite discomfort into your life in order to prepare for difficult conditions, you understand? And one thing about embracing discomfort is every time you are blessed with a feeling of comfort, it makes the comfortable situation 10 times better, because it's something that you're not, used to receiving all the time. So my advice to anybody that's on a journey is become comfortable with discomfort. Embrace discomfort, embrace the feeling of being uncomfortable, because it makes comfort, when you meet it, 10 times better, and you appreciate things 10 times more. No one's saying it's easy. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you it's easy, but after a while, what is difficult becomes normal and becomes easier as time goes by. So yeah, just prepare. Life ain't sweet. Life ain't a sorbet. So yeah, man, prepare for those difficult conditions. When you make the right choices, however small, and do it consistently over time, it can make a huge difference in your life. Additionally, if you remember why you're making those choices, they become easier. And that's a quote from John C. Maxwell in his book, The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. That's all for today. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for paying attention. Appreciate you. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. It's your boy Benjamin. Peace.